All right, so let me just go over the small little concepts. I was talking about silent consonants, right? And we've said that consonants are the words that don't really carry a sound. Vowels are the words that carry sound. A, E, I, O, U. These ones are vowels. Whilst consonants, they don't really carry sound. And we're saying that you might find that sometimes words, you cannot hear the consonant in the word. In English, it is very rare to have words that don't have a vowel inside. Almost, most, if not all of, almost doesn't mean all. It means 3/4, right? Or 99%, or 90%. It's a high percentage. Almost all the words in English have got a vowel inside them. The sound from English words mostly comes from the vowels. In other languages like Russia or German, you can find a whole word, there is no vowel inside it. For instance, there was this football team, was it Czechoslovakia? I can't remember. But we're joking about how the names of the players sounded like Wi-Fi passwords. Did you hear that joke? The player Bomovich, Abramovich, Belorovich. How do you spell that name? Yeah? Because it sounded like a cluster, yeah? B-I-C. Vich, yes. Whoever-vich, Avkovich. Yeah? So we're saying, hey, this team, it sounds like Wi-Fi passwords because Wi-Fi passwords don't make sense. It looks like a mumbo jumbo. And with a number, they're definitely a Wi-Fi password, right? So that's what we're saying here today. We're saying that there's certain words in English that you cannot hear them, but they're there. Certain consonants, letters, you can't hear them, but they are there. The reason why they do this is to give room to the vowel. So it's as if they hide behind the vowel. You will hear the vowel, but you will not hear the consonant. For example, in the word talk, there is an L, but we can't hear the L. In the word come down, there's an L, but you can't hear the L. Because in the word come, there is a cluster. Cluster means so much, it's a strong adjective, right? There is a cluster of consonants. The word come has got how many letters? 4 letters. C, A, L, and L. But in all these 4 letters, how many vowels do you have? Just 1. If you were to look at the percentage here, it's a low percentage. 1 to 4. I mean 1 to 3. So because of that, you find that this one consonant is compensating. It is joining to the vowel to give it a sound, more energy. Yeah, though we don't sound more energy, but just an example. It's supportive. So saying that the words like wrong, in the word wrong, you don't hear the W. You only hear R-O-N-G. And we say N-G. You can't really hear the G. But it's there because N and G makes a N sound, like sing, ring, king. Yeah? Okay. And we say that words like listen. In the word listen, you don't hear the T. The T has gotten the sound of the A. Listen. In the word oat, for example, the G and H together, this cluster of consonants, are following the U. So you hear O, oat. Because O and U has made that O sound, right? The same thing here. There are 2 consonants, they make 1 sound. And then they follow, then it becomes silent, all right? Now, I've got a tiny little exercise. There's not much to talk about here because most of the words that are here you will know them as you read it. So this is good for reading. So I just want to ask you there are some words that are fast. I would like you to tell me what you cannot hear. Just a tiny little exercise. You're going to be detective and tell me the word that you cannot hear. Let's say in the word need. Do you know what to need is? Need. Not I need something. Like I need a pencil. This is a different need. This is need of bread. Okay. Or like when somebody's in the kitchen, they're baking something. They're playing around with it. Well, it's needed. The word need. What letter can you not hear? Mr. No deal. What letter can you not hear here? Okay, excellent. K and N make one sound. They made a N sound. And they're following the E. Need. E and A are also make one sound. Need. Now how about if we put something like this? Knock. Which letter can you not hear? Here. Knock, Mr. Balthazar. K. Okay. Which one? The first one or the second one? The first one. Good. So we can get rid of that one. We don't need it. K and N have made one sound. Yeah? That consonant has become one. Those two consonants have become one. Okay. What about in the word knack? The same. Very good. The words I've shown you here are the words with K's. The K is a silent consonant here. It's nonsense. It's not needed. It can disappear. We don't need it. Yeah? So these are those silent consonants over here. We've got some more. For example, like I said, you can have this one. A. You don't hear the H. Remember, do you say a or an air? What do you say? A. No. An air. Okay, because of that and a. Alright, one more. This one is different. Yes, Gina, can you please help me with this one? Receipt. Have you ever heard though somebody saying, "Can you please pass me the receipt coming from the shop?" Receipt. The P is silent. It's the silent consonant. So just to give this sound, the P is not needed. It takes the sound of the vowels behind it. And this one is different. We've got this one. This one is interesting. This is one of the most difficult spellings for some kids. Pneumonia. What word can you not hear? Yeah. Which, sorry? P. Excellent, Mr. Lino and Mr. Balthazar. The P is not necessary. Pneumonia. It has taken, it takes the N sound, right? So you can find that sometimes consonants are silent to give the vowel sound, or sometimes they're silent because they're joined into the other consonant. Now, lastly, for my dear friends, okay, here, let's do this one. This one. How do we say this one? Without P. Without P. Yeah, we say sound. Sound. All right. Now, there's, like I said, there is one word that is in sound. Sound is sound. There is one word in English that we found today that does not have any vowel, and that word was rhythm. Remember? Yeah. Rhythm has got no vowel, but the consonants, the and the m, have joined to make an e sound. Rhythm. Rhythm. So it sounds like there's a vowel in it. You can hear an e, rhythm. And I'm sure if you were to ask a child to say, "Can you please spell rhythm?" they will put an e in it. All right? Okay, so that is all that I wanted us to know. This is going to help reading. I think I will show you a list so that you can just at least know before you get to reading something, just to know that, okay, fine, these words here are silent in this writing. Okay, thank you very much. Is there any question?
For today,
it's good. Okay, that's fine. All right, thank you very much. My frozen computer again.
I think we can